Lauren Daigle rose to fame quickly, achieving what few artists have in such a short period. Her soulful voice, heartfelt lyrics, and style have captivated millions worldwide. However, behind the powerful vocals and chart-topping hits lies the story of someone who has faced controversies regarding her alignment with her faith and accusations of not being true to herself and the community she grew up in. Lauren Ashley Daigle was born on September 9, 1991, in Lafayette, Louisiana. Growing up in the heart of Cajun country, she was immersed in a rich cultural tapestry that would later influence her musical style. The youngest of 3 children, Lauren was raised in a devout Christian household where faith played a central role in daily life. From an early age, it was clear that Lauren possessed a special gift. Her parents, Mark and Laura Daigle, recall how their daughter would sing herself to sleep as a toddler, her tiny voice carrying melodies through the house. This natural inclination towards music was nurtured by her family, who encouraged her to participate in choir and local performances. However, Lauren's childhood wasn't without its challenges. At the age of 15, she was diagnosed with cytomegalovirus, a condition that forced her to be isolated at home for nearly 2 years. This period of isolation, while difficult, proved to be formative for the young artist. Unable to attend school or socialize normally, Lauren turned to music as a source of comfort and expression. During this time, she immersed herself in the soulful sounds of Adele, Amy Winehouse, and Celine Dion. These influences would later shape her own vocal style, blending pop sensibilities with the raw emotion of soul music. It was also during this period of convalescence that Lauren's faith deepened, as she found solace in worship music and began to explore her own relationship with God. As Lauren recovered and returned to normal life, her passion for music only intensified. She joined a choir at Louisiana State University and began to perform at local venues. Her powerful voice and emotive performances quickly caught the attention of those around her, and it wasn't long before she was encouraged to audition for American Idol. In 2010 and again in 2012, Lauren participated in the popular singing competition.
Finished American Idol. The first year was about the top 40, and then second year, third year, and third year is when I was like, okay, something's got to be a little different this time.
While she didn't make it to the live shows, the experience was invaluable. It gave her a taste of the music industry and helped her realize that her true calling lay in creating music that reflected her faith and values. Following her American Idol experiences, Lauren took a leap of faith and moved to Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of the Christian music industry. It was here that she began to seriously pursue a career in music, writing songs and performing wherever she could. Her unique voice and passionate delivery soon caught the attention of Centricity Music, an independent Christian record label. In 2013, Lauren signed with Centricity Music, marking the beginning of her professional music career. Her debut EP, How Can It Be, was released in 2014 and immediately resonated with listeners. The title track, in particular, showcased Lauren's ability to convey deep spiritual truths through her music, touching the hearts of both Christian and secular audiences alike. The success of her EP paved the way for Lauren's first full-length album, also titled How Can It Be, released in 2015. The album was a runaway success, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard Christian Albums chart and earning Lauren her first Grammy nomination for Best Contemporary Christian Music Album. Songs like Trust in You and Oh Lord became anthems in churches across America, while simultaneously crossing over to mainstream radio. Lauren's ability to bridge the gap between Christian and secular music was evident, drawing comparisons to artists like Amy Grant, who had successfully navigated both worlds. As her popularity grew, so did the opportunities. Lauren found herself performing on major television shows, including The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and Ellen. Her music was featured in popular TV series and films, expanding her reach far beyond the traditional Christian music audience. However, with this rapid rise to fame came new challenges. Lauren found herself thrust into the spotlight, facing scrutiny not only for her music, but for her faith and personal life as well. The pressure to maintain a perfect image while staying true to her beliefs proved to be a delicate balancing act. Her crossover appeal, while broadening her fan base, also led to criticism from some conservative Christian circles who felt she was straying too far from her roots. One notable controversy arose in 2019 when Lauren appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Some conservative Christians criticized her for performing on a show hosted by an openly gay celebrity, arguing that it compromised her faith. Lauren, however, stood firm in her decision, stating that her mission was to share God's love with all people, regardless of their background or beliefs. She said, "I think the second we start drawing lines around which people are able to be approached and which aren't, we've already completely missed the heart of God. I don't have all the answers in life, and I'm definitely not going to act as I do, but the one thing that I know for sure is I can't choose who I'm supposed to be kind to and who I'm supposed to show love to and who I'm not, because that's the mission, right?" Another challenge came with the release of her second studio album, Look Up Child, in 2018. While the album was a massive commercial success, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart, a rare feat for a Christian album, it also marked a slight shift in Lauren's sound. Some longtime fans felt that the album was too pop and not explicitly Christian enough. Lauren addressed these concerns head-on, explaining that her goal was to create music that could reach people who might never set foot in a church. She saw her crossover appeal as an opportunity to share her faith in a non-threatening way, allowing her music to be a bridge between different worlds. On another occasion, in an interview with host Dominic Nati, Daigle sparked widespread online debate. When asked if she considered homosexuality a sin, her response ignited social media uproar. The singer avoided a direct answer.
Well, since we were talking about Ellen, do you feel that homosexuality is a sin?
You know, I can't honestly answer on that in the sense of I have too many people that I love that they are homosexual. I don't know. I actually had a conversation with someone last night about it, and I was like, I can't say one way or the other.
She encouraged people to read the Bible, to find out for yourself, and let me know what you learn, because I'm still figuring it out too. Some fans criticized her response as hypocritical, accusing her of abandoning her beliefs. A writer for the Christian Post claimed Daigle failed a divine test by not condemning homosexuality and instead aligning with the devil. Twitter users swiftly proclaimed that she could no longer be considered a true Christian. A year later, she was asked by the host of 104.3 FM if she considered herself as a Christian, in which she responded,
I feel like those labels get put on you by other people. Well, I was reading an article. I read them like here and there. Gotta stay away sometimes, but then other times I'm like, indulge. And I was reading one, and one of them's like Christian artists, another one's just artists. So I think part of me is just artist because it encompasses everything.
This statement was not well received by the Christian community, as many felt it suggested she wanted to remain in a neutral position, neither fully Christian nor fully secular. For many, this stance seemed impossible. Behind the scenes, Lauren was grappling with the immense pressure that comes with sudden fame. The demands of touring, recording, and public appearances began to take their toll. In interviews, she has spoken candidly about moments of doubt and exhaustion, questioning whether she could live up to the expectations placed upon her. One particularly challenging period came in 2020, when the pandemic brought the music industry to a standstill. Like many artists, Lauren found herself suddenly unable to tour or perform live. This unexpected pause forced her to confront some of the burnout she had been experiencing and reassess her priorities. During this time, Lauren retreated to her roots in Louisiana, spending time with family and reconnecting with the simple joys that had inspired her music in the first place. This period of reflection proved to be crucial for her personal growth and would later influence her musical direction. As Lauren emerged from the challenges of the pandemic, she began work on her self-titled third studio album, Lauren Daigle, released in 2023. Songs like Thank God I Do and New resonated with listeners who had faced their own struggles during the pandemic. The album's blend of pop, soul, and gospel elements demonstrated Lauren's growth as an artist, unafraid to experiment with her sound while staying true to her core message. Today, Lauren Daigle stands as one of the most influential artists in contemporary Christian music, with a reach that extends far beyond traditional genre boundaries. Her music continues to top charts and resonate with millions, while her personal journey of faith and authenticity inspires countless fans. Musically, Lauren continues to push boundaries. She has collaborated with a diverse range of artists, from Christian contemporaries like For King and Country to mainstream pop stars, always seeking to bridge divides and spread a message of hope and unity.